Okay, next I will go to the water pathway. So water pathway. So once the water already enter root hair, they will enter the root hair. They will pass through the cortex tissue and then enter the root xylem. So you need to learn about the pathway from the root hair into the xylem vessel. The pathway of water molecule movement from the root hair into the xylem vessel. So you see this diagram, there are actually got three main pathway. So you see this diagram, there are three main pathway. One is transmembrane pathway, or in our syllabus we known as vacuolar pathway. And then another one is apoplast pathway, and then the final one is symplast pathway. So what are their difference? So the main key role is to transport water molecule from root hair into the root xylem vessel. But then through the cortex tissue layer, the water molecule can enter the xylem vessel through these three pathway, either one. Okay. So I already mentioned water movement through root tissue, symplast, apoplast, and also vacuolar. Another book I mentioned about transmembrane, but also can but in our syllabus, in MPS syllabus, they mention about vacuolar. So in exam, you are better use vacuolar not better than transmembrane. Okay, for symplast pathway is very easy. Very easy because the water transported through the plasmodesmata and then linked to the cytoplasm, meaning that water molecule is passed through the cytoplasm. You will see this arrow. The water molecule will be passed through the cytoplasm of plant cell, and then when they go from one cell to another cell, the water will pass through the plasmodesmata, enter another cell of cytoplasm, and then repeat this process until it enter the root xylem vessel. So this is about the symplast pathway. Okay, next is about vacuolar pathway. Okay, vacuolar pathway is similar to symplast, but the difference is the water is transported from the vacuole to another vacuole. Meaning that when the water already enter the cell, it will directly go to the vacuole, and then once they go to the vacuole, and then the water molecule will diffuse out from the vacuole and then move to another cell and then enter back the vacuole. So meaning that they will also touch the cytoplasm, they will also pass through the cytoplasm, but the main pathway of this water molecule is not through the cytoplasm but through the vacuole. So when they enter the vacuole and then the want to go to another cell, they will enter back the vacuole of another cell again, and then it will go toward until it reach the root xylem. Last one is apoplast pathway. So this pathway is very special because the water molecule will pass through the cell wall only, meaning that the water molecule will not pass through the cytoplasm and also not pass through the vacuole. The water molecule only will pass through the apoplast pathway only, pass through the cell wall only. So all the cell wall, you see this diagram, the water molecule is passed through the cell wall. They will not enter into the inside the plant cell. They will only flow through the cell wall only. Okay. However, apoplast pathway, they will not directly enter the root xylem one. Compared to symplast and also vacuolar, the water molecule can directly go toward the root xylem vessel, but apoplast cannot. Apoplast, finally, if they reach the last layer of the cortex tissue, we call as endodermis. When they reach the last layer of the cortex tissue, we know as endodermis style layer, the water molecule will be forced out from the cell wall and then go through the symplast pathway. So you see that the water will be first moved from apoplast to symplast pathway when reach the endodermis cell. So you see this red color one. You see this red color, actually not red color lah. In real situation, you cannot see the red color, but the diagram just want to show you that endodermis is the last layer before the water enter the root xylem vessel. This is the final layer. So why the water need to force out to the symplast? Why that water molecule cannot directly go to the root xylem for apoplast pathway? Because in endodermis cell, they contain the line we known as Casparian strip. So you see this purple color line. This purple color line we known as Casparian strip. So normally this Casparian strip is made up of suberin. So suberin. So it is made one type of wax. So we know that wax is impermeable to water. It is insoluble to water. So meaning that this Casparian strip, it is located on the surface of the plant cell on the endodermis layer, meaning that the water molecule cannot pass through the cell wall of the endodermis. So that the water molecule are forced out before they enter the root xylem. They need to be forced out into the another cell, or forced out into the plant cell, pass through the symplast pathway and then go to the root xylem. If not, the water molecule cannot pass through. Why? Because presence of Casparian strip. Okay. Okay. So normally this one is a definition only. So normally endodermis is the innermost layer that act as the last checkpoint to why we have the plant have the endodermis, because it act as the last checkpoint to check only the water molecule and the mineral ion can be passed through only. Other type of molecule, they need to ensure that other type of molecule cannot be passed through. And then another one is Casparian strip is make the endodermis prevent the accumulation of solute backflow into the cell solution and keep and toxic substance out of the cell. So normally I already say endodermis as a last checkpoint. So Casparian strip, it can prevent the accumulation of solute backflow into the soil solution. So it need to prevent the solute particle. So maybe the solute particle is accumulated at here, maybe, so that if general situation, if you want to reach equilibrium, meaning that the solute particle will be diffused out from the plant cell one. But that we don't want this happen, so that we need to have a presence of Casparian strip, so that the soil solution inside the xylem vessel, inside beyond the cortex tissue, normally is in the vascular tissue, the solute particle will not diffuse out from the cell. Okay, so this is the major three pathway that the water molecule will be moved from the root hair into the xylem vessel. Okay, so any question so far?